So, hello everybody. Here we have the second game of Pro Tips Undead, and an even match against Dark Elves. So this could be interesting. Overlordy. Fuck is his reaction. Brilliant. So he's gone for the Witch Elf start and 3 blitzers. That's what I like against worse players. And to be honest, I like it against good players as well, because Frenzy's really good. A Dodge Carrier's really good. He's got 2 rerolls. He's got his Apo after the first match. I guess he won it. Yeah, he won his first match. Got his Apo. But obviously an Apo is not as good as a reserve, really, I don't think. So this should be an interesting one. And if you don't, if you remember to like and subscribe if you enjoy the video. There should be an exclamation point fly. You are absolutely right, Kiss10. I should have to make that. Yeah, I have lost games with a Witch Elf Ball Carrier because I won in 81. Oh shit, rain. Rain. This could be very tough. Really need to kick. Oh, fuck's sake. Really need to kick. Trying to kill this fly while the game's on. Really need to kick or hope the weather changes. Alright, so I just need to hope for a weather change. Because this is going to be British, yeah. It's just like being in England again. It's just like being back home. So yeah, I really need to hope for a weather change, don't I? Because the last thing what happened the last time we played Overlordy? I've got no idea. Thanks, Fash. Yeah, I really like the frenzy start. But yeah, really need changing weather. Good setup by Cyanide there. Start your mummies back there. Very good. Just what we like to see. Want the extra, yeah, want the MVP off the pitch just so that he might live to his second MVP. Okay, go here and here. So this isn't the best setup, is it, against a blitz? But on the other hand, it's just tough. Chaos versus Elves. I really don't remember that at all. Got the changing weather anyway. So yeah, got the weather change that I craved, and can run all the way back up to here. So want to move these guys back first. They can't even get based, which is important against sneaky little elfses. This is a bit of a shit start, actually. Wow. Got him. Now I can blitz with block. Right, so that was pretty shit, wasn't it? Made all them blocks. Made them all diagonally, as you should. And got basically nothing. Got a strong elf screen here. Obviously would really like to make the pickup here. Good lad. So now I think he can't split me in two because I can get back to the front line. So another person in chat as well. So again, that kind of harms the saying what I think a little bit, because obviously I don't want to. I don't know. Like somebody says, like, you know, so a few people have said it's a game of open information, and it is, but that doesn't mean that you can both like you're both gonna have the same view of the information, does it? So like, I could easily see something he'd missed, or he could see something I missed, you know, whatever. So it does make it a little bit harder while playing. I don't want to alert him. It's too far away. I don't want to alert him to something he hasn't seen. I'm going to try and kill this. Yeah, you can give up your plans a little bit, yeah. I'm going to try and kill this fly. I'm just going to put myself off for a second and try and kill this fly here. I hate how he's clever enough to hide behind the box. This fly is hard to kill. He's like Steven Seagal of flies. Yeah, lion say you can serve me here. Yeah, that would be funny. So yeah, he did a good move there, to be fair, hasn't he? He's pressed that zombie up to the side. But of course it is just a zombie, so it's not the end of the world. Yeah, and he's used a reroll as well, excellent. So now we can move right up. Get into a kind of a... kind of a cage here. Mega cage, pussy cage, whatever you want to call it. Mega bunker. Can take a boat down here, can't I? It's not the end of the world. KO'd. So just keep it all tight and screened. Obviously, I don't need to stand him up. He is just a zombie, isn't he? Although I'd rather him not be stranded over there. At least he's just a zombie. So it's not like if it was a white stranded over there. Oh, this fucking fly. And if he wants to use all of his men to try and 1D him white, or even mummy, or even 2D him, again, it's not the end of the world, is it? Using the mummies to trap him as well. So I guess it probably is worth him trying to 2D this mummy. Even with his whole team. So maybe I should have supported the white a little bit, the mummy a little bit more. With like a zombie. I do hate giving up 2 DBs. Now he's coming around here. Interesting. The best thing since wrestling. He's just going to 1D the mummy then, I guess. Fair enough. He still can't escape easily though with his down lino, can he? 1D'ing the mummy isn't bad, unfortunately. With block anyway. I'm not sure I'd do it without block. But I guess he's going to, because his choice is 1D or get 2D, isn't it? Yeah, fair enough. He still can't dodge away easily, though. No, he can't dodge away at all. Alright. Okay, this is okay, I think. So yeah, push is fine, because oh my god, this fucking fly. I've got to be able to take this both down though, don't I? Injury. Nice. A death. Powage. Oh yes. I don't mind him leaving him there, do I? I'd love to foul that witch though. Shit. Yeah. Oh man, flies just piss me off so much. At least it's just like a strategy game. But when I'm trying to play GTA and a fly's buzzing around, it's just the worst thing in the world. So again, he's going the old Blitzer Ghoul and Tag the Ball Carrier. So he is killing two birds with one stone, so it's not a bad play. But I don't know, I just don't like it that much when he's, you know, when he's down. He's down men's already, isn't he? So I don't know. But it is good having players behind the lines, so you can still elf screen and do this little shenanigans. It's good. Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, it is bad him having it's bad for me because it means he can just move him 6. Like this guy on his turn can go here, and then when he does, my guy can just go bleh and do nothing. Right, so that isn't obviously great moving him there, but it lets us power him. Oh, injury. But making my progression slow doesn't really matter, does it? I don't really agree with this tagging the carrier every turn. To be honest, like it's okay. Like it's just the fact he's doing double duty is what makes it worth it, doesn't it? That's the thing. The fact he's getting to blitz a ghoul is good. If he wasn't blitzing a ghoul to base the ball, if he was blitzing a mummy to a white to blitz a ghoul, a zombie, I can't even speak English. There's a pro tip. Learn how to speak English. I think it would be very bad if he was blitzing a zombie to base the cage. But the fact he's blitzing a ghoul to base the cage, I think, makes it a lot better move. I can't even dodge. I'd have to make 2 dodges and then a GFI. I'd literally have to go to here to make him safe from the surf. But I'd rather him be standing, I guess. Yeah. So I mean, that was a good apple by him, I guess. You know, him down to 9 players max for the second half would have been very bad. But it doesn't help him this drive, does it? He's got to use his whole team to hit mummies. Hey, can't re-roll that. Wow, he did. I can't actually believe he re-rolled that. But he did. I thought when he had these 3 assists, I thought he was going to 2D the mummy and then try to 1D the other one. Madman reroll. Skull. Not a death though. So could 3D this Witch Elf and then foul it? Or could blitz over here? I think I'd rather blitz over here and get forward a little bit. Oh my god, I've been so lucky. I think now we're getting to the point where I've been so lucky, it's outrageous right now. Not that I'm going to complain, of course. But yeah, I've been pretty ridiculously lucky to this point. I guess I don't want to hit the Witcher, I just want to get a knockdown, don't I? I have power anyway. AV break. And now, is now the turn to get him off the side? No, next turn he can go for the foul next turn. Then he's doing something with his sorry ass. Yeah, not having any rerolls is now. I don't want to hurt my mummy. Guess I could go for a handoff now, but I just don't want to risk it against Dark Elves, do I? Yeah, honestly, fuck what the haters say. Yeah, the team is dead now, isn't it? So conceding is absolutely fine. But yeah, if you don't want to, that's okay, obviously. Right, let's go for this cheeky foul here. Ooh, that would have been epic. Yeah, getting a level on the ghoul's good, but if I hand it off to a white, he'd get a level 2. So it's 6 and 2 threes, isn't it? It is good having levels on ghouls, but it's, you know, so it's never bad to just level up your ghoul. But of course, you also want to level up your whites. It's kind of easier to, like, you level up your ghouls by default, don't you? You know, it's easy to carry with your ghouls. It's really easy to carry with ghouls and not easy to carry with whites. So that's why I like to score with ghouls whenever I can, whites whenever I can. But yeah, obviously, they go for them anyway, whether they've got blodge or wrestle anyway, like block or wrestle anyway. They still always go for your ghouls. But it would be kind of good. Yeah, not just that. It's also how easy it is to skill them. You know, like I only ever want one skill on my ghouls. Some people are obsessed by getting to legend, and you know how they're going to skill all their players and everything. My ghouls are happy if they get one level. So I don't really know what I'm talking about now. Where am I going here? I want to cage. So first things first, make the cage safe. And I guess just make this blitz with him, because he's got Mighty Blow. Should have done this block first so I could have re-rolled this one. Oh. Wow. A wrestle strip ghoul. No, that's the last thing I build, Flashbinder. I want them blodge, because I want them doing stuff, you know. And I want blodge. I want blodge ghouls. And I think a wrestle ghoul is okay in the end, but definitely not a priority, in my humble opinion. Wrestle's the last thing I want. The last ghoul will go wrestle, but yeah, that turns out pretty bad for me, doesn't it? Because he gets to roll some dice and gets loads of tackle zones and players and everything. Works out pretty badly with being so slow. Just by being good at Bloodbowl, Flashbinder. That is how. I hate wrestle. I took it on you know, on my tabletop team, and I hate it. I hate it. The only time I ever used it was hitting a what's it called? Hitting a war dancer once was the only time I used it. Right, so this gets a push here, he gets a push there, he gets a push there, and then blitz a push there. So just can score with pushes here. Followed up like an absolute madman. Oh dear. That was a terrible. That was just an auto follow there. That was really bad. That was really bad. So now it's just going to be a 1D now. It's going to have to be. That was really, really bad. Really bad having to make that. That follow-up was just terrible. Pro tip, don't make follow-ups like that. Yeah, a ghoul would get wrestle, but it would be the last one to skill. The fourth ghoul would get wrestle, but I want 3 bludge before I get a wrestle. I want 3 block before I get a wrestle. Of course you do, Sam Davies. You give wrestle to your fucking witch elves. I can see the point, but I just think wrestle... I don't know. I just don't like it in general, you know. I'd rather... For important players, I just don't like it as much. I like it on... I don't know, I just don't like it that much. I think it works good against bad players. I think wrestle on, like, good players is... Against good players... Like, I don't want to one-die the fucking ball with a wrestler, you know? Like, saying... Flashbinder there saying, how else do you get the ball of good players? To me, I just think... It's just not all about... I really don't like this trying to sack the ball with a wrestler play that people like to do. I just don't like it that much. I'd rather just incrementally outposition somebody and, you know, make it hard on them. I don't know. I really don't like cage diving, even with war dancers. Yeah, like, I think I might take wrestle on a skink, because he can always dodge in, can't he, with stunty and get a half dice. Actually take wrestle first on the gutters, actually, and put off block on the gutters, because to me ghouls aren't like gutters, you know. Yeah, like, that's the thing to me, is... What am I talking about here? I've lost it. Yeah, they're pretty similar. They're like, yeah, but I don't like using ghouls like gutters. I like using ghouls like skinks, and I would rather have blodge on all of my skinks. Even though I can see the argument for a wrestle dodging in, but I just like dodge. I like block. I just like block. I don't like wrestle that much. They have to handle the ball for you. That's the thing. They have to handle the ball, and they're not movement 9, so and they're not agility 4. So they just don't handle it as good as gutters and stuff. Yeah, the thing is, I like the witch elves to be skilled up the most, purely because you have to protect them the most because they're armor 7. So yeah. I don't know, I mean, I can see the argument for wrestling witch elves. It's just not something that that I generally... Yeah, see, bringing down the ball carrier, I don't know, it doesn't fly with me. I think... There you go, I just think if people let you hit the ball with your wrestle witch elf, I don't know. I just don't know. Frenzy tackle, strip, and mighty blow panning on. No, they're the whites are 1 tackle, 1 frenzy, and mighty blow panning on. Yeah, the whites have to take tackle pom, or frenzy pom, or frenzy tackle pom. One could be juggernaut tackle pom, and the other one could be frenzy tackle pom. But yeah, you whites need to go panning on mighty blow because no one else can. No, yeah, it's fair enough. Witches are really good after 1 skill. Yeah, if you go, even if you go blodge, you'd like to go sidestep as well, wouldn't you? Whereas if you go wrestle on your witch elf, you only need wrestle. So I can certainly see the point of, yeah, just having them as disposable, like ghouls. You know, I like ghouls just to block and then leave him alone. and it is always easy just to get a new ghoul and get him to block. Whereas you can work on your blitzers. Ugh. Well, if you want to know Sam Davies, what witches do with block, you can just simply watch all of my YouTube videos where I win every single game with Dark Elves. So there you go. I think they're good. Plus, when I like to attrition block with them, you know, I like to give them Mighty Blow and get the blocks in with them. Because they're frenzy, so they're better at attrition block. They're better at attrition blocking, aren't they? That's the thing. Witch Elves, like, sure, you could have a Pom Blitzer and stuff, which would be really good. But with Frenzy, you're more likely to get knockdowns, which means you're more likely to use Mighty Blow. Guard on a Witch Elf is terrible. So I'd rather build my Blitzers to be Guard and my Witch Elf to be Mighty Blow. So there is that. Did you find me losing a game, did you, Fashbinder? Well done. I guess I could go strength on the line, couldn't I, actually, against shitter elves. Yeah, okay, let's go with this. You had it on the clipboard. Alright, this was me. I don't remember that. Oh, was it game one? Oh yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. I probably didn't have a block witch at that stage. Yeah, look, I can see the point that Sam Davies making. There's no need to argue with it. It's just basically attitude, isn't it? I just don't like it. I just don't like. That's not my preference. It's not. I'm not saying it's bad. It's just not my preference, because I would like to protect my witches and build them for the long term, whereas he likes to have them expendable with a wrestle, and they instantly become great. Obviously, a witch elf with one level is a great player. It's like you could use war dancers. You could just give war dancers strip and use them disposably, like, because you don't need to level war dancers at all, do you? But yeah, like, so actually using war dancers hyper aggressively and not trying to level them at all is actually a fine way of doing it. You know, you could even give war dancers wrestle on their first skill, you know, or something like this, and then just, if they die, who gives a fuck, and try to level your other things. It's just that I would rather build them to be superstars and stack skills on my best players. So no, of course you're never gonna change my mind. I mean, this is why I argue with people on the internet, right? It's not to change their mind, because I'm not going to change your mind, am I? No matter what I say, no matter how right I am, I'm never going to change Fashbinders or Sam Davies or Lupax or Sage's mind. They've played that many games of Bloodbowl, they think what they think. And then I'm going to change my mind because I think what I think. But what I don't want is for some little noob to read something on the internet where they say pass as a ghoul double is a good idea, because it fucking isn't. And I know that's just my opinion, but it fucking isn't. It's a shit fucking idea, taking pass for a fucking ghoul. So I don't want people to give that advice and then some noob to be like, all right then, I'll take pass, because they're the only people who can have their mind changed, isn't it? Is new players, and they're the kind of players that might read and might think, oh wow, strong arm's a good skill. You know, it fucking isn't, and they shouldn't take. So I only argue for the benefit of like new players because I don't want them to get fucked over. But yeah, I would never try to change, you know, Sage's mind or Fashbinder's mind or Sam Davies' mind. It's just stupid, isn't it? That's absolutely stupid trying to change the mind of somebody who's experienced. But you could definitely try to change. You can definitely try to change the mind of a rookie. So I can blitz one of these into a white here to get another block, can't I? I wouldn't mind smashing his Witch Elf to pieces, but it's just knocking the bitch over is a bit difficult. Shit. Don't roll ones. That is a pro tip for elves, definitely, is don't roll ones. No, I can see Sam Davies' point. I'm not going to try and argue with him. But I mean, I think he makes a fine point. It's just my view is different, and I'm not going to change, and he's not going to change. I'm not going to try and make his viewpoint change. And I'm not going to try to convince people that he's wrong, because it works for him, doesn't it? It's not objectively wrong to take a Witch Elf, rest on a Witch Elf. It's just not something I'd like to do. Not exactly, Sam Davies. You can't say taking block on a Witch Elf is a bad decision, and I can't say taking wrestle on a Witch Elf is a bad decision. We can only say that we don't like it. And well, you can say that if you say that taking block on a Witch Elf is wrong, then you're wrong and you're fucking stupid. And if I say taking wrestle on a Witch Elf is wrong, then I'm wrong and I'm fucking stupid. That's just preference, isn't it? But if you say you should take strong arm on a ghoul double, you're fucking stupid and you're wrong. So that's the way I look at it. And I will always try to correct people who say stuff like take strong arm on a fucking ghoul or whatever, or pass on a ghoul. It's just wrong. It's just wrong, and they're wrong, and they should feel bad. Basically. Yeah, wrestle witch is obviously wrestle, tackle, strip, Witch Elf is literally the best thing you can have. Well, not the best thing. I guess it would be like an Ulfwerner. An Ulfwerner with wrestle, tackle, strip is the absolute best counter to and plus movement and plus 2 strength is like the best, and break tackle is like the best thing. Okay, so whatever it is anyway, some kind of crazy frenzy wrestle, tackle, strip is the best thing you're going to have against a bludge potato. But it's just whether you want it or not, isn't it? Why wouldn't Undead team pass anyway? It's a good point, isn't it? Because they say that's their only weakness, is a lack of a passing game, so take pass. Did I have block there though, Fashbinder? Okay. Alright, yeah, okay, on the Undead YouTubes, yeah. No, it's fair enough, there's sometimes it's good. But I just don't like it that much. The thing is, it's because I want Mighty Blow on them. That is the thing that I like. I like Mighty Blow on my Witch Elves. And it's just harder to take that, isn't it, if they I don't know where I'm going with this. It's harder to take Mighty Blow if they've got Wrestle. Like, I mean, obviously you still would take Mighty Blow if they had Wrestle. It just wouldn't be as good. Shit. That was, if that had been a power, the ghoul would have been through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to make the recovery here. But I think he's still going to knock down the ball with a zombie. Just because it's funny. A couple of GFIs. When you're Blood Ghoul levels and you have 2 others with Rog, then you give them show hands and feel good about yourself. Oh, AB brick. Brutal. That not being a pal really sucks, doesn't it? Could have just made a dodge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2 GFIs. Could still try it, I guess. Alright. Alright. Yeah, I can make a rerolls here, it doesn't matter. Oh, fuck. Yeah, go on, I'll reroll it. But don't go for the pickup now. Just get my guy knocked over. After a short-hand bludgeon of the tackle levels, then just tackle. But the thing is, Fashbinder, this is the thing, this is what I'm saying, some people are obsessed by how they're going to level all of their ghouls or whatever. They're going to fucking die. It's basically, I go the Sam Davies route of just not giving a shit about them, because it's easy to level them to 1 level. And if they do magically somehow get to a 2nd skill, good for them, they can get like tackle or, you know, whatever. Sidestep. Bludgestep, obviously. Sidestep, that's what they take. They could all have Bludgestep or Rodstep and it'd be fine. So, but you know, I just don't really care about if all of my ghouls get loads of skills. It's probably not a problem I'm going to have, is it? They're probably going to just die. And if they don't, good for me. I really don't think about skilling my ghouls to legend or anything. Wow, double 1. Le double skull. That was pretty lucky. No, I wouldn't go so far as firing them, no. This guy can blitz up the pitch here, can't he? Sure. Sure, it's up to him, isn't it? It's not really. It's not my place to say no, is it? I think conceding in call is absolutely fine. Alright, I'll go for the score then. I can't. I actually can't. Fuck. Alright, go on then, we'll go for the GFI. Hey. Yeah, it's just pessimism, and it's not even pessimism, Fashbinder. It's just literally... It's just my attitude towards ghouls is they're disposable, and obviously I protect them during a game because I don't want to be men down in a game. But I don't plan on getting to legend with any player. Like, what's he called? Sage is always thinking about planning his guys, but the thing is, the reason that he plans all of his guys out to level 7 is because he plays in ranked, where he gets to choose his opponent. Because I play him in Black Box, I'm used to all my players dying all the fucking time. You've just got to look at my Chaos team in here, 1450. Just gets brutalized all the time. Because I just don't really care about building a team. So I never think about where they're all going to get. You know, how I'm going to build this 4 normal... If I roll 4 normal rolls, it's probably not going to happen with any player, except for Claw Pommers, where I go for, obviously, go Claw, Mighty Blow... Well, Mighty Blow, Claw piling on, to try to get that as fast as possible. So there you go, I blocked him by loads. But I mean, I didn't get to play that much better than him because I just got really lucky, didn't I, getting all those cars. Made that one pretty much a formality, I think. Weeksy. levels into... I really like Stand Firm. I know it's crazy because like you should go guard because it's just better. But I really like Stand Firm. Whoa, okay. So you can get a star ghoul. You can get a really good ghoul. And now obviously his progression is block, sure hands, sidestep, you know, tackle, what have you. He becomes amazing now. And I guess guard is just generally useful, isn't it? I'll go guard just because it's a great skill. Talk about taking Stand Firm for 10 minutes, then take guard. Yeah, no, I'll just skip straight to the taking guard and get another one. Notorious Truthsayer, isn't it, this one? Right, so got 12 players for the next match, and then obviously after that can sack an extra zombie, so only got 12 players. There's no need for 13 because I just don't foul that much because it's hard to foul in this rule set. But wow, a plus strength ghoul can be absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. So yeah. No, I think it's good because this is why I think Sam Davies is right in the way that he's right is for a blitzer to get good, they really want dodge and sidestep or whatever, you know, or like dodge and guard, or they want 2 skills to get good. Whereas a witch elf with just wrestle is an amazing complete player that only would really want sidestep. But I get this, whereas a block which is the same, but it just doesn't do what he wants as well. So yeah. But there you go. Anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. Don't forget to like and subscribe.